When faced with drain problems, people tend to turn to chemical clog removers. But most homeowners have no idea what really happens inside their drain pipes.
I've been a licensed master plumber in the state of Wisconsin for over 40 years. Clog removers that you buy in a hardware store, grocery store, or wherever, generally do not work because they burn a hole in the problem or run down the bottom of the pipe, but they never solve the problem. To solve the problem, you need to use a biological drain cleaner that will completely clean the pipes. Well, what most people don't realize is that you get organic buildup in the plumbing pipes beyond the P-trap, and that's where most of the drain problems occur.
Occasionally you do have a clog, but the overwhelming majority of the time what you have is a slow running drain. The water's still draining out of your sink or your tub, but it just takes a long time to do it. The clog removers just run along the bottom of the pipe and they can't even reach most of the buildup. And so if they can't reach it, they obviously can't remove it, and so they're not going to solve slow running drain problems.
The organic buildup gets into the pipes because a good analogy would be a kitchen sink drain. You have fats, oils, and greases that come from the kitchen sink, and they stick to the side walls of the pipe, and that system goes to other drains, branches, stacks, whatever, and over a period of time, it just keeps getting thicker and thicker and thicker, and the only way to get rid of that is with a product like BioClean.
Containing enzymes and natural bacteria that biodegrade the gunk that otherwise chokes up drain waste systems, BioClean's unique formula removes the buildup that hazardous liquids leave behind.
The guy responsible for the BioClean formula was my dad, Richard Kinsey, and he and a couple of other guys started the company back in 1976. And he was the kind of guy that was primarily interested in the reputation of his product. He always wanted to put out something that was the best. And he didn't really even care about how much money he was making as long as his product had a good reputation. BioClean is a unique, one-of-a-kind formula that's based on the advances made in the field of biotechnology. So what we've done here at BioClean is to identify and select those bacteria that are the best at breaking down the kinds of things that human beings put down their pipes.
When mixed with water, BioClean immediately goes to work. BioClean contains billions of bacteria, and as they eat, they double in number every 30 minutes. As living organisms, they cling to the waste and spread through the entire plumbing system, devouring all the muck.
The bacteria we use, what clogs your drains is food for them. So they actually search it out, be it on the sidewalls, on the top of the pipe. The bacteria need to eat that sludge or gunk, whatever you want to call it, is food for them. So they search that food out, they digest it, they turn it into a carbon dioxide gas, mineral ash, and water. They have to eat to survive, and that doesn't, so they're not restricted by gravity. They will actually travel your entire plumbing system, search out that food, digest it, and completely clean your system, top to bottom.
Because BioClean is a natural product, it doesn't create any heat or fumes, and it has no caustics in it whatsoever. It only digests organic waste, which is what's found in your plumbing system, things like soap scum, hair, food particles, and it in no way, shape, or form is harmful to your plumbing system or your pipes.
BioClean has up to a 10-year shelf life if kept in a cool, dry place, and contains up to 100 drain treatments, making it the most economical and longest-lasting product on the market.
The reason BioClean is so economical is you have 100 drain treatments in a 2-pound can, which is basically 50 cents a drain treatment. Now you go buy a bottle of some caustic drain treatment and pour it down your drain. It's usually a one-time shot. Maybe that bottle gives you 2 treatments. In BioClean, not only do you get 100 treatments, each treatment, because of the way the bacteria multiply, I mean, 1 treatment of BioClean, 1 tablespoon can equal an entire bottle of drain treatment. So basically that 1 can of BioClean, you're buying 100 or more bottles of drain treatment.
BioClean not only outperforms chemicals, it is also safe for people, pets, plumbing, and the environment.
Because it's all natural bacteria, it's not genetically engineered, they're natural bacteria and they're friendly bacteria, I don't recommend you do this at home, but I've eaten the product. It will not harm you in any way. Will not attack anything that is living, anything that's inorganic. Won't attack any form of plastic pipe, copper pipe. Won't attack your flesh. As long as you're living, it's not going to do anything to you.
Using a caustic chemical is bad for the environment and it's bad for your plumbing system. Using a product like BioClean is nature's way of taking care of the problem, and it's beneficial to the environment because you're breaking the waste down that's in your plumbing system into harmless elements like carbon dioxide, mineral ash, and water. These run harmlessly out your pipe down to the sewage treatment plant, which is actually beneficial to the sewage treatment plant. Because of the effectiveness of BioClean and the environmental benefits that it has, we see it taking over the plumbing industry, making harsh chemicals and caustics obsolete.
For more information, visit www.bio-clean.com.